Emile, you've had your time now.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's do this.
How long we got?
Well, you know what? For you, this is you're Emile Heskey. Anytime you want. I'm going to set a clock here of about 6 minutes. You know, by the way, Emile in the break said, Ade, I've got 2 teams. Yeah. And I was like, it's not part of the rules, but I'll let you do it. You can have 2 teams. Let's go.
I've gone a 4-3-3 and then a 3-4-3.
Oh, we've got a clock as well.
Yeah.
What's this countdown?
Exactly.
It's countdown, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to get more than 30 seconds, by the way, guys. That's a 30-second clock.
So I've actually gone for Henderson in goal.
What?
I've gone for Henderson in goal. I know you want Pickford, but we've gone for Henderson in goal.
Henderson in goal.
2 centre-backs. I've gone Stones and Mings because I want a left-sided centre-back just to give you that little bit of a balance. I've gone Shaw at left-back and I can't...
Don't worry about that music. Don't worry. You're okay. It's going to start it again.
The right side is giving me a little bit of pain because it's between Walker and James. But I'm probably going to go with... James. I'm going to go with James.
This is a very controversial team.
I'm going to go with James because I'm only going with one holding midfielder. I'm going to go with Rice as holding midfielder. I'm going to go.
Like you've got every single superstar up front now. You've got all of them, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got Mount, Grealish in front of Rice.
Okay.
And I've gone for Sterling, Kane, and Foden.
Sterling, Kane, Foden. Right, let's quickly look at that one again. So you got Henderson in goal. You got James right back. Stones and Mings, you centre back partnership. Luke Shaw as opposed to Chilwell, makes sense. Rice holding. You got Mount and Grealish doing magic stuff. Foden on the right. Kane central. Sterling on the left. Interesting because Sterling has had an indifferent second half of the season.
He's had a little bit of an up and down, but again, for what he gives you and what he's done before, I'm going to put him in there. And as well for my fullbacks, this is my team, by the way. This is my team, not what I think. What I think.
Yeah, because I'll tell you now, Gareth ain't starting Henderson. I was going to tell you that, but this is your team.
Yeah, this is my team.
Yeah.
And what I want is Shaw, when we're attacking, Shaw to come into next to, or if, say, for argument's sake, we're attacking down the right, one of the fullbacks to come in next to Rice to make it 2 in there so it's a bit more solid.
Ooh,
I don't like to leave too much space in there.
Are you not worried about Mings? You know, there's been a lot of talk about Mings in the last couple of games. He has made a couple of mistakes, hasn't he? He could have got sent off in one of the games. I can't remember. I think it was Romania.
I saw that.
Was it Romania or Austria where the elbow doesn't concern you?
The pace helps him. To be honest with you, I think it gives him an out at times, so he can get out of certain situations at times. I don't think he's technically as gifted as Stones on the ball. Yeah. But I like the pace that he can get out of certain situations.
A lot of people have been calling for young Ben White. The start obviously been called into the squad now. Everyone's excited about him. It's a big jump, isn't it? I mean, you've gone from the Championship to a decent season with Brighton, but you know, Brighton are languishing near the bottom of the table, or were languishing. Sorry, the season's obviously over. It's a big jump to come in straight away. Jump. It's weird with White as well, and the fact that when he wasn't picked in the initial 26, no one had a moan. Yeah. Now all of a sudden everyone's saying he should start. It's like no one moaned you that you didn't get in the squad. Now all of a sudden it's like, can you start?
You got to be thrown into the deep end.
All right. And then you've done 2 teams.
Well, I've gone for a 3. I've gone for a Walker, Stones, Mings at the back.
Oh, so what is it? 3-4-3 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Walker,
James, Rice, Phillips,
Stones,
and Shaw.
So Walker, Stones, Mings, James,
Rice, Phillips next to him, and Shaw. So the Shaw and James, the wing back.
Hello. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Foden, Kane, Sterling, which can interchange because Sterling and Kane can play up front, and then Foden can go in behind them as a 10.
Interesting. There's a couple of players that you heard the boys outside moaning a bit earlier about Sancho. He's doesn't make your 11 and either. Nor does Rashford. Yeah. Nor does Henderson. Again, vice captain.
Again, you know, when you're looking at how many players we actually have, and this is a good dilemma, but it's a bad dilemma that you have so many players that you just want to put them all on the pitch, but you've got to have a balance.
You've got to, haven't you? This isn't like fantasy football. No, it's got to work.
It's got to work, and I think what I've chosen works. It works.
It's in.
You're not happy with that, are you?
Yeah. I mean, you're the former England and Liverpool striker. Yeah, my Sunday League addict. You know what I mean? I'm going to listen to you more than me. It's just, I don't know. I look at it. I'm concerned with England. It's that midfield that concerns me, the experience. And we spoke about the Croatia team that they're playing in the first game, and that experience that Croatia have got in that midfield which is their key area, does scare me.
But can I stop you there? Because remember 2004 when a young bull came on the scene named Wayne Rooney, and he absolutely tore everyone to bits. Now, this is the thing. This is the sort of things I believe that your Grealish can do and your Mounts can do.
What about young Jude Bellingham? You speak about the young Wayne Rooney, 18 at the time. Jude Bellingham, what's he, 17? We saw him against Man City, right? In that quarterfinal in Champions League for Dortmund. Looked fantastic. Not overruled by that at all. Played almost like what you say, without fear. What about him?
You know what? I wouldn't put it past him coming on and lighting it up. You know who he reminds me of? The stature of him reminds me a bit of Vieira. That can just get up and down. When he opens them legs, no one's catching him.
Can't stop him.
No one's catching him. So he has that. And you generally, when you get like, especially young players that are talented like that, they're fearless. They don't care they don't care about how many caps you got. Look what I'm going to do to you, though.
Can I ask you a quick question about Henderson? Obviously, look, fantastic captain for Liverpool. Has been out though. I think got injured back in February against Everton. Should he be there? What's your feeling about a player that should be there that's not going to start? Should you have not taken a midfielder that is going to play, is fit, can come off the bench, do something? I like Jordan Henderson, but the fact is he's probably not going to play many minutes in this tournament.
He probably won't play many minutes. But again, I think when you're talking about having players around that have that experience of tournaments, that senior players that can help the younger players. I had it with Gareth. Yeah, I was a young Euro 2000s, and I was a young player in that. You had Martin Keown, you had Gareth Southgate. Yeah. Players like that were brilliant for us. Young lads coming into that tournament.
You just need that experience, don't you? That experience head.
Helps you.
Yeah. And that's one thing this squad lacks, right?
Yes.
Real big experience, so I can understand why Henderson is there.
Kick-off with Hugh Wozencroft. Tuesday to Thursday night, 7 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.